Hello YouTube, this is Satsu5 and the mystery has been solved on the maker of this knife right here. I had no clue that I was holding such a gem, one just as valuable as Randall made knives, and this is a John Nelson Cooper knife. He was one of the founding members of the Knife Making Guild, a mentor to Jody Sampson, and he started off making utility knives and butcher knives in Pennsylvania. And then he moved to hunting and fishing knives, and he also made Bowie knives, and he was a stock removal knife maker. So that's one of the big differences between this knife and the Randalls. I think Randalls are forged, and this is stock removal. But he started making all kinds of knives, and some of the collectors of his knives were some celebrities like John Wayne, Sammy Davis Jr., Lee Marvin, and he made knives for television shows such as Arkansas Toothpick, The Suckets, and Bowie knives for Jeremiah Johnson. In 1978, he opened up a knife shop in Lufkin, Texas, where he made over 1,000 knives per year until his retirement from knife making in 1981. And in retirement, he made a few knives every year until his death in 1987. So, very cool. I had no clue. I want to put in a picture of this knife that looks similar. It's not the same knife, but it is definitely similar, and you'll see that in right now. Very expensive. Excuse me. Very expensive. This is a buy it now, not a auction, and it's very similar. So, like I said, me and my brother, we had no clue what this knife was, and we knew by holding it, feeling it, that it was a quality knife. We knew that it had some, quality to it, that was handmade, but we just did not know who made it. And I think, I'm not going to be able to get this to focus in, but I think that actually says Cooper in the middle of that eagle. It's also kind of sad and hilarious and interesting all at the same time that such a valuable knife was someone attempted to sharpen it on a kitchen knife sharpener that gave it kind of an ugly grind, and my brother was able to fix it, thankfully. But this is a very cool knife. I wanted to share it with you before it was returned to its owner. Also, it was stated on the Wikipedia page that J. Nelson Cooper used traditional methods to put his handles on his knives, but he would get a gap between the guard and the tang and the handle, or guard tang handle, and let's see if I can find this on Instagram. He came up with a way, the new method of construction, which he made the knife and the handle into a solid bond unit by welding or brazing and using epoxy. He patented these ideals in 1967. So he was an innovator. And, he got a more solid fit right here in that area. And this is not in the center like it deserves to be. So I wanted to make this update video of this guy who made awesome knives, and he is no longer with us, so these knives are going to be very rare or very sought after. And that's it. That's the video. Excuse me, I'm kind of have the hiccups from something. I don't know. I was coughing a while back, and now I have hiccups. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you. This awesome knife, along with the Randall that I showed you. Equally awesome knives. And I now know who this maker is. I think that's really cool. So that's it. I'm a Satsu5, and I'm out.